Hello and welcome to Home with Sarah Jane. In today's video, I'm going to be cleaning up my homeschool library or my loft area. I really want to get things ready for the upcoming homeschool year. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Sarah and I'm a homeschooling mom to two girls, ages 12 and 15. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for stopping by once again. I do really appreciate you. So here it is. As you can see, stuff is under the chairs, in between the chairs, on top of the chairs. This treadmill, man, I've been wanting to donate this treadmill for like a year now, and now we're just starting to shove stuff behind it. So I want to clear all that out. Now this bookshelf here, it's not too bad. It's just dusty, and I do need to remove those books on the bottom. Those were from last school year. This is all a pile of donations that's been sitting there for like 3 months. And then this is a stack of books that was left over from the last homeschool year that I never put away. As you can see, the shelves aren't too bad. They're just pretty dusty. And then over in that corner, that's stuff for the new homeschool year that we're starting in August. So that's going to stay out. But like these random toys, the missing cushions to this chair, all of this I want to go through. It's just really random stuff. There's even a random towel over there. And then as you can see, we've been vacuuming around the mess. So I really want to get this room cleaned up so we could just, really get it clean, not just, vacuum around the mess anymore. And then this bin is just a bucket of donations. Those are all books I want to donate. And then as you can see, like it is pretty dusty on here. It's actually not looking as bad as it really is in person. It's worse in person, but I really want to dust the shelves off and get everything all cleaned up so we could start fresh in August with a clean homeschool library and loft area. So I am starting off with getting the donations out of here because these buckets have already been gone through. They just have been sitting here for months, so it's time. It is time to get them out of here. And then I'm going to tackle putting away all of these books. Now, I have quite a few piles here, and some of this is books that just need to be filed. Some of these books need to be labeled with our colored dot system. If you haven't seen that video, I will link it. I like to put little colored dot stickers on the spine of our books to help keep them organized, for different subjects. And then some of these books just needed to be put away. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on here. But another thing that I wanted to talk about during this video is, does anybody else try and tackle like all of these random things during the summer? I mean, I typically take an entire week off, the very first week of our summer break, and I don't do anything. And I do this to make sure that I'm taking time to just unwind and relax and not focus on anything without feeling guilty, because I actually plan out a week of nothing. So I like to do that every year, but once that week is over, I like to tackle what I call my to-do before school list. I will put my template in the description box if you're interested in this little checklist that I use. But I like to write down everything that I want to complete over the summer so that when I start the new homeschool year in August, things are way more organized. We're starting off fresh. I'm actually decluttering a lot of our supplies and going through our supplies, so I'm not like ordering things that we already have. It's just a way for me to, keep track of my budget, keep track of the things that we have on hand, and just give us that fresh start. So I always make a list of everything that I want to tackle over the summer, and it doesn't all have to be homeschool related. There's a lot of things on my list that have nothing to do with homeschooling that I want to get done over the summer. So just having a list where I could check things off, it just makes me feel good. So again, I will link that template that I made down below in case you're interested. But now I'm just focusing on cleaning off this shelf. This is a really important shelf when it comes to homeschooling for us because it has all of my Who Was books that I have that my youngest daughter reads. She reads these all the time. But this is also where I keep a lot of our readers that I kind of plan or map out for the homeschool year. That way it's all in one spot and we're not like hunting anything down during the school year. It's all pretty much right here and available to us. So I do really like to make sure that this shelf gets cleared out from any books that we are not going to be using in the upcoming homeschool year, so that I have more room for all of those books that I'm purchasing currently over the summer. So here's a few that I already have mapped out. That is not even close to everything that we're going to be using. I just haven't finished ordering everything yet. And now I'm just tackling putting away some of the supplies that I'm just not ready to get rid of. I feel like these are things that we will pull out every now and again and use, over and over, but we don't necessarily use them all the time. So I do like to keep them in a bin inside of the library or the loft inside of a cabinet, just so that, they're still on hand, but they're put away. This is also the time that I went through those supplies that I was talking about earlier. And I just kind of took notes as I was doing that to make sure that when I go to place my order for our supplies, I'm not, ordering things we already have. Now this was gross. You can't see it that much on camera, but like chunks were coming down of dust when I was dusting these. I don't think I've actually dusted my library since maybe February, March maybe. So it's been a couple of months now, and it was just super, super dusty. And since it's summer and I have the time, I did decide to go ahead and wipe the shelves down as well, just to really get them cleaned up. And this probably hasn't been done since January during my cleaning challenge, so it was definitely needed. So now I'm focusing on the chairs, which is nice because that means I'm almost done. And I was just finding really random things in there. Those cushions were in my room, so I had to go hunt those down. But this is the best part. The best part is when you get to pull out the vacuum and start vacuuming, because that means you're almost done. But here it is. Here's how it turned out. It looks so much better. I'm so glad that I took the time to clean up. I created some more space on the shelf for incoming books for the upcoming school year. And then everything has a home and a place. So I'm really, really excited about that. Now, a lot of the cabinets didn't really need to be gone through. It was only that one you watched me kind of, shuffle through. That was the only cabinet I really needed to clean out and go through, because that's the only one that has like our supplies. Now, this is curriculum and books for next year, so I wanted to keep that out because I'm still going to be using that. I did not have time to go drop off the books because it's late now. The library that I like to donate them to is closed, so those are sitting there. But you can see I got that treadmill out of there. But that is it for today. I hope this motivated you to tackle something that you've been wanting to tackle during the summer. But that is it for today. Thank you so much for stopping by. You have a great day. Bye.